Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Got a new review today. I see a lot of reviews coming out with the new Player 2, and I actually picked one up today. Discuss just this is part one right now. Got the white. Got it at the Music Zoo in Farmingdale, New York. I really like the white with the rosewood. You know, I'm sure a lot of you have seen videos on them already. So far, really nice. I played it in the store. I'll tell you the truth, I saw a great video yesterday. Guy was comparing this to, I think, like a vintage, American vintage, 60 something or whatever, 20. Anyway, it was like $2,200 guitar versus a $700. And he had the 5762 pickups in it. And it sounded really nice. And this didn't sound too good on his video, very thin and stuff. So I already made my mind up that I'm going to take these pickups out and change them and put the 5762s in, or maybe the Fat 50s. But I tried it in the store, and I have to tell you, I tried it on a Fender Blues Deluxe. I don't have that amp, but I have enough amps. It sounded good. I was impressed with the pickups. So I'm going to hold off right now until I get it all set up. And then I'll decide. I want to see how they sound. They sounded pretty good on that amp. They didn't, just a few adjustments, and I was pretty satisfied with them. So, like I said, I'll see what, when the time comes. But anyway, so far nice. It's 7 pounds. I weighed it in the store. They're 7 pounds, 12 ounces, which isn't bad, because I like a light guitar. So if I've heard that some of them, even the guy in the video said that very heavy, but this is not. 712 to me is not heavy, but I really like the white. I don't use the tremolo, so I already blocked it. See what I did there? Block it really nice. I do that any floating tremolos I get. I use the wood inside, nice, tighten it up, nice and tight against the body. Okay, and I even put two in here because. Remember, this is the tremolo bar, and the strings right on this. So with the trem bar actually connected to the wood of the body, I don't know, I'm not scientifically, but what I've heard and people say too, you get a better tone because it's just not floating in the air. It's actually connected now from the wood really tight to the body, so it should resonate through the body and give you a better maybe sustain or tone, whatever. I don't know. I never did any studies on it, but I do it to all my guitars. So I took the strings. I'm gonna polish up the fretboard. It's nice and dark, very nice dark fret rosewood, and really can't go wrong with the slab. I mean, it's not just a veneer. That's nice to have a slab rosewood fretboard. And they say the edges are rolled, and this other video I saw, the guy wasn't happy, but mine just happens to be really nice. No work to be done on this. No work on the edges. I mean, I've seen, better. I mean, my Telly, my Larry Carlton Telly, the edges on that, if you see my other video, I never see anything like it. I mean, beautiful. But this is good. They're not sharp at all. Not sharp at all. I mean, they roll, but they're not like tremendously. But it doesn't need any work. Definitely doesn't need any work. That's nice. I like the color. I always wanted the white. I was tired of the sunburst colors, and I didn't really want anything else. But I have to tell you, now these just shipped out recently, right? Because I change strings no matter whatever I get, and I think everybody knows too. I think they use the cheapest junk available. They probably made it Dunkin' Donuts or something. I don't know, but so I got the strings. I threw them out already, so I took the strings off before, and I think it was like the G string would be already look corroded. It was like you got to see the string. I'm like, what the heck, It's a brand new guitar, and I'm like, the strings all like corroded looking and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, what kind of garbage is this? I mean, a guitar can only be really. I was trying to find it on the slip. I couldn't see anything, but it's only got to be a couple of months old. Matter of fact, the Music Zoo didn't have this. This is recent. So when was it made? Probably like June, maybe. maybe May, June, July, and the strings were already like corroded, disgusting, terrible. But okay, so that was my step. I did the trim bar, came out really nice and tight. You know, tight wood. The neck is nice. It's a satin neck, which I always polish too. It's nice and smooth, but I do put some beeswax on it. Give it a nice finish and protection. But really, I can't believe they're using slab rosewood. $700. I got a great deal on it. $700. How could you beat that, really? And sounded great. And I got to tell you, the playing on it and stuff. I was bending the strings. I mean, it was funny. I tried. They had an Eric Johnson there, and I tried that, and the neck was like, oh my God, it was like a baseball bat. Couldn't even put my hands around it. I couldn't even, like, this is nice because it's the C profile, and I like this. It's really great. But I tried the Eric Johnson just, I said, oh, look at this. I wanted to see it, you know. It was ridiculous. It was so deep, round, like, it's not for me. But, so I think this guitar is going to be pretty good. I'm going to stop the video, and then after I'm going to get the strings done, polish up that fretboard first, and then I'll do a video, you know, how I like it, the sound and stuff. But like I said, I'll see if I'm going to keep these pickups or not, see how they sound. Like I said, sounded pretty good in the store, you know. I don't know. I just know like the screws on the pickups here, they make them so big. You know, I just noticed that the ones that hold the pickups in, they're terrible. You know, they make them huge. I guess they all do. You know, I was looking at my PRS here, my other Fender, yeah, Larry Carlton PRS, yeah. They seem to all use these big screws. Anyway, okay, so it's the Player 2 in the Olympic white, I think it's called, a polar white, whatever. It's the back plate. And that's it. I'll clean this up a little bit, see how the nut looks. Plastic junk. But if I have to, I'll smooth it out a little bit. Alright, so let me stop this. Oh yeah, too, the tuners are nice. I like the tuners. It's got these tuners with the split, the old fashioned, I guess, whatever, I don't know. So you put the string in there. I like that. I like these tuners. Why the STRAT don't have these, I don't think. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the idea. It's got the little string bridge, whatever you call that thing there. Okay, alright. Anyway, so let me put this down, and I'll stop this and then continue it later. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like. And I don't get any, I don't get paid for nothing. I don't no promos or anything. Nobody care less about me. I ain't that popular. But so everything I do, you know, I'll tell you the truth and stuff because nobody pays me or anything. But I can say so far, Music Zoo in Farmingdale, I got a great deal. Check them out. Hey guys, so I'm back. Okay, so I left off on the other video. I got all the strings off. I'm not going to do a sound video on it, you know, how it sounds, because there's a lot of videos out there, and I don't want to bore you with it. I'm going to, after I'm done, I'm going to play and see if I'm going to keep these pickups, or I'm going to go with the 57, 62, or 63s, or 550s or something. I like a little bit more beefier tone on the STRAT. But like I said, I was pretty impressed with these pickups. I guess because they're alnico 5s and they have a lot of output. So, you know, who knows? They might wind up staying. But, you know, I want my videos to be more informative. Some people, I'm not talking about the pros out there. I'm talking about more like me. You know, it's a hobby and stuff. And some people don't really know a lot what to do on a guitar. They'll take it someplace and spend a lot of money. Where I try to show you stuff, you know, where you don't have to do that. Okay, so another thing I wanted to say. So last night, right after I end of that video, I was polished the fretboard, you know. So I put a coat of oil on it, and I looked down. I just did the coat, and it was gone. It was like, wow, this wood, the rosewood was so dry. I mean, I never seen it so. It was like I didn't even do it, and I put a lot on. I mean, it just soaked up the oil like unbelievable. So I said, wow. So I did it again, put another coat on, and then I let it sit for a while, and then I did it again. So I'll show you this stuff. It's fantastic. First, I used the regular oil on there, but this stuff here, you can get this on Amazon, Howard, feed and wax. Stuff is fantastic. Could use it for all, you know, wood. Really does a nice job. I used it on the neck yesterday too. I used this on the neck. That's beautiful. So I put this on. You can let this sit for overnight if you wanted. Really penetrate and really get it. So I put this on the neck. Leave it nice. You know, you don't rub it off. You just put it on. Let it soak on. I left it for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then I came in last night and then, you know, polished it off. So, I mean, it's pretty good now. It's smooth. It's got a little, it never really shines, but you know what it is with the, it's still porous, like, you know, and a lot of people like the Powell Ferro fretboards, that because that wood, it is wood, but it's not porous. And you get that little shine from it and stuff. Ebony is really nice. Ebony is the hardest type of wood, tight wood. But this here is nice, but you could see all the open grain. So, you know, that's what sucks in the oil. But I think I'm pretty happy with it now. It feels nice. And it's not just that it feels, it's good for the wood. You need to treat the wood. Okay, so, you know, anytime you're going to change the strings, always polish up the fretboard with the lemon oil, or one of these. I have it up there. I use too. Highly recommend. It's a good cleaning oil. Is the F1 oil. The F1 oil. I use that too. This cleans pretty good. I noticed the lemon oil that I have real natural. The lemon oil I use, and it's nice. But this seems to clean more. But it gets very absorbed quickly. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it like this. I don't think I'm going to put any more oil on it. So, just wanted to tell you that. Now, like I said, guitars are not that old. Couldn't have been made that long ago. And like I said, wish I had kept the strings. It was so corroded. I don't understand. They were a little disappointed with that. So another one I want to show you now is, before I do the strings, is I don't know how many of you guys use the tune it, that when you change the strings. So there was a brand out there called Nut Sauce, Big Ben's. The Nut Sauce, that's what I use. Now, it's just not for, let me tell you something, it's just not for the nut, okay? Anywhere where the string touches, you should use this. And remember, okay, anything that, you know, metal on metal is going to wear. Okay, it wears metal on metal, so you want some lubrication. You know, everything usually with metal and metal has some type of lubrication. Now, you know, just for the nut, it's great. But down here, okay, in here, where the string comes up, okay, you know, that hole, and the string comes up and then it goes over this, okay, down there, that's just round, sharp metal. Not sharp, but it's just edged metal. It's not rounded or nothing. So if that string takes a beating on that metal, it rubs. So I take this and I put this in the hole, put a nice amount in the hole. And then when I was just about going to tighten the strings, I put it up here. Makes it nice, slippery there too. And the strings don't come off or nothing once you do. And then the nut. And also I do this, the string tree underneath, because that's sharp. String tree is sharp. The tree, and you know, the strings are rubbing against anything metal. Like I said, you should lubricate. So it's not just the nut, which actually is plastic. So, you know, that's not as bad as metal to metal. So you pick up this, the nut sauce, or you get, you know, what I do is buy this, the tune it, and every change, you get it on Amazon, I think it's about $10. And what I do is, I take it. Now, if you don't have one of these, then, say what I do is I buy this refill, I pull it out, and I fill up the, I think, see, it just came out there now. I filled this up. So if you don't have this, you could always buy the Big Ben's nut sauce, because it doesn't last that long. It's expensive, and it doesn't really last, but this is cheaper. So you buy one of these, and then you buy this, and then you refill it. This comes out, okay? Hey? And then you just, matter of fact, I'll do it right now, I'll show you. You take this, all right, and squeeze a whole bunch in here. All right, so I just put quite a bit in there. And that's it. All right, it's much better now, a lot more. Filled it up. And it's got that little tiny point. You just go right in there. It's great. And I said, remember, that hole in there where the string comes up, make sure you get it in there. Because when that string is, you know, pulled and tight, you see it spread. And, you know, that's, like I said, it's a rounded hole, but it's sharp. And the string rubs against there. And over time, you know, it really helps. So, lubrication, just a little dab of lubrication, and you're good to go. Do the tree. Do the tree also. Under here, you squirt it underneath there. Because they're sharp. These are not rolled or anything. So, you know, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be putting the strings on now. And then I'm going to try it for my own good and see if I'm going to keep the pickups or not. Give it a shot. And again, like I said, I block the trem because I don't use a trem bar. The wood in there, as you can see, nice job. Yeah, make it nice. I mean, and use wood. And I block both sides. So that whole trem bar in there, that cast bar, it's not brass, you know, it's just a cast, probably very cheap. But now that whole cast is actually part of the body, okay? It's part of the body. It's not floating. It's not by itself. So this whole thing is really connected to the whole body now, you know? So I think it would make a difference. And a lot of people say that does, you know, for the tone or whatever. And I think it would, you know. So that's it right now. Gonna get the strings. I'm gonna use these today on this 940-60 hybrid slinkies, kind of like these. I'm not gonna go with the 10s on this. I'm gonna go with the 9s. This is what I'm putting on right now, and I'll put everything back together. And oh yeah, I'm gonna put the whatchamacallits on. So I always use the strap locks. So these are being changed also. Put the connectors on for the straps. All my guitars have the strap locks, so I got to put those on too. And so that's it. All right. So I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe again and hit the like button. Any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer your questions. Again, you know, I'm trying to be a more of an informative videos instead of the same old thing. And a lot of people out there like me, you know, amateur. You know, I'm an amateur, and you know, you don't know certain things to do, which are pretty easy. Even changing pickups and stuff, but you can save a lot of money. So, especially changing strings, it's so easy. But this looks good. Trim button looks nice. We'll see if I have to make any adjustments. And I know the height was a little high when I first got it. So, but all right. Thanks for watching, and see you next video.